Okay, so I was busy getting some sun just now. I hope you enjoy my new shorts that I recorded earlier. And I've had this over my shoulders for a bit because I've been out here for like an hour or so. I put on sunscreen wherever my sunscreen went. I love it. It's brand new. It's called Vacation. Isn't it cute? Oopsies. It's like this cute little bottle and it's 30 SPF. And it's got like these 4 active ingredients on the back. I usually look for titanium dioxide, but I didn't have that as the option on here, which I'm totally like fine with. This one's called Chardonnay oil, but like I prefer titanium dioxide, and it's like one of those elements that we're not done with. You know, certain things it's like, I don't want that, or I don't want stuff that's rusty or whatever. I'm like, there's certain things like our golf clubs that we're really into. We're really into what we're making them out of. Stuff like space travel recycling plans in the future, you know what I'm talking about? Just kidding, that's not really all that entertaining. But I am dancing around on getting a tan. So if you haven't started tanning or dancing around, you better take my example to heart and get ready to do some dancing and some tanning. Even like right now, I kind of want to get back in the sun a little bit because I want to get my backside tan. I was laying on one of the lawn chairs and was like, perfect. Did a couple little workout things here and there, like a couple leg lifts here and there, little exercise now and then. Really makes a difference to not just like build stamina but core strength, just all around working the body, doing good things. Oh my gosh, I'm doing these moves that are like so water aerobics. Like, as you're in the water, do the egg beater with one arm. Do the egg beater with one arm. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know if you've never done water aerobics. It's usually like an old lady thing. But I was a lifeguard for years and I watched the pool in the morning and they'd be doing this kind of thing on the side of the pool deck and in the water. And it's like, yeah, girls, get it in. Get her done. Do that workout. What is that? Polly Pepkins. Do the pumpkin dance. Do the pumpkin dance. It's kind of stuff like that, but it's all like jazz, 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 jazz. These are my jazz hands. Jazz hands. It's all jazzy and watery and aerobic-y and working out. And anyways, that's not what I'm doing today. Today I am getting a tan and I'm working on some of my artwork. I'm doing some cute little things with my artwork and cartooning and making flowers. Actually, let me show you some of the stuff I've been working on here. Got my cute little nail back that I put stickers on. I love Pixar stuff and witches and bats and black cats. My best friend had a black cat growing up. And you know when you get cats, you don't like name them right away. It's like, oh, I haven't got a name for my cat. I'm gonna call my cat Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat is the name of my cat. That's definitely where we're starting. So I have my art here. This is one where like I started making a man's face and I almost wanted to make it like a metal shield, like a knight's headgear mask. And then I was like, let's just do another one and let's feminize it, you know? Ow. Because instead of it looking like a big metal mask, I pulled my hair out. Let's have it look like a woman, a beautiful woman. So it's like I put makeup on her. And then I started doing some flowers, which is normal. I did like a gardenia and a rosebud. Typical me, basically. And then I was like, okay, I'll get more creative. And so I made some cupcakes. And then I made a mushroom. Have you ever seen those forest cakes that are like sponge cake log things? They roll them up. Anyways, that is my, I guess that's like what I wanted to put on my table. It's almost like a Thanksgiving type of a thing. But I guess that sounds good. You want some mushrooms and some cake? Otherwise you could take it really serious and go get yourself some log and become a woodchuck and chuck the woodchucks. Anyways, there's also this, which was fun for me. As I was drawing it, I almost was like inspired by tattoos, you know, like some people get really into having the that flower that's cherry blossoms with like koi fish and all kinds of other like fun Japanese sailor style tattoos. I don't know, it's trendy in clothes too, like inkers, and very like nautical, but it tends to be like Japanese or Polynesian or Chinese. Anyway, that was that there. It was somewhat like tattoo inspired. Then fish inspired. One of my characters in my cartooning is a fish. And I haven't developed enough of the character, but this one looks more like a real fish, right? Like almost a normal goldfish. And I don't know, my other one, I don't have it right here. I sent it to my mom for my mom to like look at it and color it. And then I drew a bow on the last page. I made a pretzel that day. I made a pretzel. And anyways, I got into like this bow thing. So then I drew another bow, and then I was like jewelry, and I ended up getting back into like plant / fish, because that's my character. My character, like, he looks like a pineapple, but he's a fish. He almost looks like he could be a puffer fish, but he doesn't have a name yet. And anyways, I'm developing that character. Also, a couple of these things, they were inspired. My neighbor, his aunt passed away, and he had some things that he was selling. She was from Africa, and so there was like old jewelry from Africa and stuff. I don't know, it was kind of scary. I may or may not go pick up the other stuff. I gave him like $50 for like a couple scarves, and was like, maybe that's like enough for now. But then he was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this other stuff. It's a bunch of girl stuff. Like, what am I gonna do with it? And I was like, I don't know. I'll come check it out. So I haven't decided if I'm done checking it out. Anyway, another black cat. Love the black cats. And then music. I got online, started applying to work, and I found some like music industry folks, and was like, oh, music. Maybe I wanna work for a recording studio. I was always into music and did choir and different things as a kid, plays and stuff that, like, I don't know, like used my voice a lot. Like, I was a sport person and a lifeguard. You know how like they're always yelling. So I don't know, I got some pipes and a bit of talent. Sometimes I'm in harmony. Just kidding. Anyways, I try to always be in harmony or never in harmony. So I'm not really kidding, but, and you know, okay. So there is, these guys, after like doing that tattooing thing, I got these two guys. This one of them makes me think of Dracula, or like a painted face, like a mask face, like how I had put makeup on the other one. This one's like beating that regiment mask or something, I don't know. And then the other guy, he reminded me of like what a tattoo artist would look like. You know how I was like, oh, a Japanese or a Polynesian or something. Like, that's the guy who gave you the tattoo. Anyways, then I drew a watch, and I was like, I'm getting really boring because I'm just dragging out these ideas. And then I went back to the pineapple thing and was like, how about a gem? Like, the fish is a total gem. And then this is me making the original thing into like an entire person. So did that. Followed some of the 3D rules, which was like what started my project in the first place. I think that's the end of it. End of my drawing. Oh, then I did flowers again. I love when I get into flowers because when I was a kid, I was like always drawing these little rosebuds, but I didn't like give them time and attention. And then up here I have what looks like echinacea flowers. And then I like thought about cotton and different things, and then like went back to a rose. Roses have always been hard. I started with a rosebud and then I built around it so you can like see the development. So it's almost like, did I cut the rose in half? Well, like nearly, kinda. I don't know. Anyways, it's like abstract flower. And then I got stars and rocky mountains on this one. You know how some people think it's like the absence of life? Stars are burning bright and mountains are there. You know what I mean? It's not just a rock. Some believe it was so much life before and then it just became a hardened stone. There's the Seventh-day Advocate, which is like a whole nother religion. Sorry, I don't really want to like drag up religion stuff. But like Seventh-day Advocates, they believe that you listen to rocks and that rock is your God, or like rock has a message for all of us. Anyways, here is some strawberries and hearts and different things, back to that tattooing stuff. And I was like thinking about when I was younger and I used to want one, and I got this necklace that looked like this, and so did a lot of people. It was at Tiffany's, and then there was like knockoffs everywhere, like Zales and Kay Jewelers, and like all these places had this like hanging halo heart, like a heart that was like hollowed out. I don't know, it was like almost like something you would expect to have seen on a charm bracelet. And then instead of making a pineapple, I made corn, but like how it looks similar. Still developing my fish guy, my fish man. So I don't know, I'm like pulling them apart. Like that is just a part of his fin. I don't know what to do with him. I got so frustrated. And then I did this and decided it was the top of Bart Simpson's head. And then I didn't want to draw anymore because I was like, he's invincible. Simpson fan? I like the Simpsons. I like the Simpsons so much. I know that's the end of it because I did Bart's disappearing head and then I didn't draw anymore since then. I even thought it was fun that I put this right here, so if somebody else is like trying to look through my art and they're very entertained, then they look at this and they probably have no clue because it's so abstract. You have to like seriously be in my head and know what I'm thinking to be able to know that that's the top of Bart Simpson's head. You do. Like that's not, it's not something easy to have noticed. And then more of my stickers. I got my big bowl man there on the back. He looks ready. Or what are you, a bison? It's a bison. And then these ones, Coffin. Those guys from that movie that's about like feelings and books. I think it's like sad, and I don't know, isn't that guy Courage or something? I don't know. And then there's this. I drew this the other day and it wasn't like my disappearing act. I was really into birds. And then I drew one like as if I cut off the beak. So he's got no beak. A bird that has no beak, a beakless bird. Anyways. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. My next video, hopefully my next video. So like you'll have to like back it up, or you already know. But I'm gonna show you my hamster soon. I just got a new hamster yesterday. And she is adorable. And I haven't settled down on her name, but I think it's gonna be Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm begging for you, please don't take my man. Jolene, Jolene. Anyways, if you don't like that song, I'm sorry. Change the channel. Okay, love you. Bye. exercise.